Hello, ELIO SOREN here, and today we have an amazing guest, Ceccah from Lithuania. Hello, Lion, nice to meet you.
Hello.
I guess many of you were watching Eurovision, so you know very well who Lion is. For me personally, Lion is one of my favorite artists this year. In terms of
thank you very much.
yeah, absolutely. In terms, hello. In terms of composition, you are definitely my top five for sure, if not even top three. I would need like to really think. But in terms of lyrics, I think your song is number one.
Oh, thank you.
Your lyrics are moving, like it makes sense. And tell me, was it you who wrote it? Who are the authors of your song? As far as I checked, it's you, but not only, I think, yes?
Yeah, so the author of the lyrics is me.
Wow! Bravo!
Thank you. And of the melody as well. But of course, I'm working with the musical producer, Orimas Galvales, and we are like working for 2 years now, and we're creating this, actually I have really good connection with him, so that's why it's more, fluent to do work with him, and more, honest, so I can express myself honestly with him through melody, through lyrics, and actually he's inspiring me as well. So he's a co-author of this song and of other songs. That was decision back in the autumn when I was like deciding to go again to Eurovision, because last year I was second. I don't know if you know.
Okay. Yeah. I saw this song. Okay, so you were second last year. I see.
Yeah. So I decided I'm going like this year too, and I was proposed with a song that is quite good actually, but I never, my mindset is only on what I'm creating. Yeah. Actually, I can, do collaborations with other artists or whatever, but if I'm going to win, actually I want to be I want that to be from me.
Exactly. That's what I said to him, that when they talked before, it was actually my farewell party, because
I see that you are a very extremely creative person, because you are creating so much that I was even thinking, who are you, like, at the first place? Because first of all, what I will emphasize once again, I think this composition is amazing, and also production of the song is amazing. So the guy who you are collaborating with must be great expert, because the sound, the production, like the instruments you chose,
it's tiny details
so good, it's so perfect, and each element fits so well, and there is not a single rubbish note, like unnecessary note, like everything matches so perfectly. It's like great, and oh my god, the way your vocal is produced, because you published on your Facebook video where we can hear your dry raw vocal, and then your after the whole process of production, like, wow, it's mind-blowing how well he has done your vocal. The sound is, and the sound of a song, I think, because people who are not in the music industry, they think, well, it must be good for sure, for sure, of course, in like every country's team there are specialists. So they think, for sure every Eurasian song is good. But no, that's not true. No, your song is outstanding among others in terms of sound quality, the production quality, the composition. It's not that every country gave something valuable. That's not true. So, like, you are one of the best, like, about composition and the production quality. And so
Okay,
that's why
thank
I
you.
was so curious of who composed. So I understand you composed the melody line, yes, vocal melody line.
Yeah,
Only this,
so
or a bit of accompaniment as well?
of course, I started, from the idea, how the song is how I'm giving birth to a song is very unique and very different all the time. So of course, that was my idea of lyrics and the melody of the voice
Mm-hmm.
in this song. But later, when I started working with Oremas, the producer, we were working like simultaneously in
Mm-hmm.
the studio, and we're like searching for all the sounds that you're hearing there. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm suggesting this, he's suggesting that, and
Yeah.
we're like searching, we're like experimenting. It's
Okay.
not like I know this and this is for sure. It's not never that. It's
Yeah, yeah,
like
I can imagine.
we're doing that. He knows how to operate with a computer and the
Mm-hmm.
sounds on the computer. But what I have this stylistic choice, and I have my own world that I
Uh-huh.
want to see in my songs, in my creations.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this very good communication with him. So that's why I think the product is good, because of the communication. We're
Mm-hmm.
not doing this just for the popular audience, for
Mm-hmm.
big audience. We're just
Mm-hmm.
doing that for the quality, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From my perspective, his song is just a piece of art.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes, exactly. That is.
It
That
is.
exactly,
It
exactly.
is just a piece of art.
Yes,
Sound,
exactly,
melody,
exactly,
sound, like the lyrics, performance,
exactly.
sound, and just
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
of
yeah.
art.
I must apologize, you guys who are watching us. The connection is sometimes not perfect. It's okay now. It's better, but sometimes it's poor. But so I'm sorry. It's international call. Of course, it doesn't matter for internet, but I understand this whole process. So actually, the artistic decisions were yours. So actually, you are the producer of the song, like artistic producer, and the other guy, we may call him like sound engineer in this case, yes, because he was
So
proposing you, but you were making decisions, yes.
yeah, with this song, it's you don't know who's what, like
Uh-huh.
of course the idea is from me, like
Mm-hmm.
it came from me,
Mm-hmm.
but later on, like I'm not dividing the process. He's
Yeah.
doing that, he's doing that, whatever.
Yeah. Sure.
It's
Sure.
just we're like jumping on the creative cloud, and
Yes. Mm-hmm.
which whichever one of us is suggesting good idea, we're forgetting that, because it's not the point who's
Yeah.
creating
Sure.
at
Sure.
the
Sure.
moment. We
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
want to share
Of
the
course.
moment and create something.
Yeah, of course, of course. You are focused on the creative process and on the result. Of course, I understand perfectly. So anyway, I admire that the lyrics are yours. It's like it's very seldom that the lyrics make me even reflect. But there is some like amazing sentence. Pain creates music that
Yeah,
unites whom?
us without words.
He unites without words. That's amazing. I really started reflecting on the sense of pain. I even started thinking, oh my God, is there anything positive in pain? If there is
Yeah,
anything, then this is it, probably. It was a shock for me. Like, oh my God,
yeah.
he found some value in pain. It's amazing.
I think yeah, you're right. I think the main goal for me in this song is to show that life itself, like we're living the same life, all of us, humanity, uh, is like the pain and the joy and everything around it, and all the parts of life
Mhm.
is equal. There's no bigger part. Like you have to go through pain, through joy, through sacrifice. through everything to feel life, because life is that. It's not joy itself, it's not pain itself, it's like everything mixed in one thing. So I don't know if you're like, for me, joy is not, the good emotion. Pain is not good emotion. It's just those emotions that create life.
So you're
you know?
stoic.
Sorry?
You're stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. So you have distance to emotions, yes? You're distant to emotions.
Yeah, I'm not, qualifying emotions to be good or bad. I'm not labeling it. Like emotion is emotion. It shouldn't be good or bad. Our perception of emotion can be that, but emotion in itself is not either good or bad. It's just emotion, and
I see.
it makes your life.
Tell me about your vocal training, because you sound as a classically trained vocalist. Have you had classical vocal training before, or tell me about your vocal experience and training?
Actually, I studied musical theater in Lithuania, but in Lithuania is more of a classical technique when you're studying musical theater.
I see.
So I had a lot of influence from classical training teachers, trained teachers. Because in Lithuania, musical theater is not Western. It's very old musical. Yeah.
I see.
So that's my background, but of course I love pop music, so that's why I decided to mix those kind of two techniques and worlds. And sometimes it happens very good for me, and sometimes I'm lost, because this kind of thing that I'm doing is not very it's not doable around. It's very new, I think.
Myself, I also had studied classical vocals, so I appreciate a lot when I hear this classic sound, this quality. I could recognize easily in your voice. That's why for me also your voice was outstanding. Yes.
Thank you.
Therefore, I was also thinking, like, after all, who are you? Because there are like so many fields that you are active at, because are you visual artist, like visual performer? Are you makeup artist? Are you a dancer? Because we also saw some movements that I think you must have also trained your body. I also see the shape of your body. I don't know whether it's natural or you really spend a lot of time, I don't know, in gym or somewhere else. Maybe dancing. Are you a dancer? Are you like a visual performer, makeup artist, or you are rather into creative music, like composer, vocalist? Because I also read about you that you are a famous person in your country on drag scene. Which is your main domain?
I don't want to be labeled, so none of that is my main domain. Actually, in Lithuania, I'm suggesting everyone to if they're reacting to me, I'm suggesting them to react to me like I'm the person from the street, and I don't know anything about the stage, because I want that for myself. I came to this project, Eurovision project. I just wanted to feel something here. And I don't want to be labeled, and I don't want to label myself. I'm going through this different kind of stages. Yeah, I did drag, I did musical, I was a dancer, I was a singer, I was a makeup artist, whatever. I have those experiences, and I want to collide everything into one. But who I am truly, whatever. Why I need to tell somebody who I am, because I am everything and nothing at the same time.
Okay, but how would you evaluate your expertise? Like, which is your where your skills are the most developed? like what you are the best at? For example, I saw this was also something amazing for me, because I was checking your various videos from you, various songs. Yeah, you are creating like the whole worlds, like, and they
Yeah.
are very like emotionally charged. So this was very interesting for me, because when you make some transformation, visual transformation, it's not just like empty makeup or something. Those personas are very like emotionally charged. There is a lot of authenticity that like, we can even think about the story of this person, like who this person is, like even also including the persona you created for Eurovision. But I want to tell about another persona you created. I see you digging in the sand. I think, what is he searching in the sand? I see you throwing potatoes, and then you take this potato sack and you saw a dress.
Yeah.
This was amazing, because actually you made a great dress and amazing hat from this potato sack. You were so happy, and my perception of the song was, we don't need much to be happy, like nothing around but the sand, and that's enough. That's enough to be happy.
Yeah.
Can you sew? Did you make this dress by yourself, or
actually, I
did
can
just only
sew.
for the sake of the video?
I can sew like very basic, but I
Okay.
cannot do like very grand drastic things.
Okay.
But yeah, but I know how to style myself. I know how to make drafts for what I want to tell with the shape or I don't know, with the clothes. Yeah.
Okay. So you have a great visual imagination, yes?
Yeah, so actually a lot of my costumes are from me
Oh,
that I
really?
created,
Wow.
but I never saw that.
The idea comes from your side. So
Yeah.
somebody is just executing your idea, not that somebody is making you or producing even those whole personas for you. It always comes from your mind, yes?
Usually it comes from me if like we're speaking about my projects, Eurovision or my concerts. Everything comes from my mind, and I'm always like asking, calling designers to like collaborate with me. I have this idea. Can you please tell me how to make it happen, or maybe suggest something that can be done, because not everything that I imagined can be done actually. So I'm always searching for answers and asking for advice from professionals, because I'm not a designer, but I have these ideas, and I'm always trying to make those ideas happen. Yeah.
You also performed in X Factor, yes? I think it has a different name in Lithuanian, I guess.
X Factor.
Okay, yeah. So you also had various costumes there. So you got them from TV, or there was also some idea in it, like your idea?
Oh, it was long time ago, but actually, yeah, I came to X Factor with my very unique style, and they like tried to replicate that, but that was not very successful. I was very young for a television, not age-wise, but young for this big thing that is happening around me. So I was like, yeah, do everything you see I am with me, and actually I didn't have like very much support then, so a lot of outfits that you see there is not from my mindset, it's from other people perspective, how they see me.
I see.
And that was not that was not true all the time. So yeah, it's hard to explain, because when something new happening, somewhere. People are like trying to, understand that, and their like understanding is not always, 100%. And the person who is like being understood, being, in the center,
Okay.
he cannot actually be responsible for that. So that's what happened.
I see. You took part in this program, and then you had like several years break, and then a year ago, for the first time, you submitted a song to Eurovision.
So from 2017, actually, I'm working with music all the time, and
Yes.
I'm releasing songs every year from 2017. So I think I'm active all the time. But I had a lot of changes, with my stage name, with my music style, with the people I'm, working. A lot of changes through years, but I'm always active. I'm always doing concerts. I'm always, doing projects. I'm always going to TV shows. Yeah. So now.
Tell me about this change of your name. If you had been already known under another name, isn't it complicated? So all of a sudden to change name, and so you appear as a new person. Why such a decision? So you don't like your previous name anymore? What happened?
No. That is not the case. I had this beautiful name, Ceccah, and actually it came from a beautiful story. And my surname is Ceccah. So it's not, that far.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so why the change? 2 years ago, I wanted, to run away from TV projects because I was made on a TV project, X Factor.
Okay.
And actually, that was, the label for me. And as a creative person, for me, that is not enough. And everybody's calling you like, you're a TV guy, you're a TV person, you're doing that, you did that. And no, I'm not that. I'm everything above and else. And I wanted, to recharge myself with new energy. And I thought to myself, what can I do, So I needed a fresh start, so I just changed the letters of Ceccah. This is anagram, and I became Ceccah.
Okay. So it's close, but it's different. So it's like now it's you yourself, not you the product of TV show. So you are more independent now. You feel more independent.
I think it's new version of me, which is, suitable for me at this moment. Maybe I will change to another name later, because I'm not, I'm not a singer. I'm not an actor. I'm a performer. Everything I do is a performance.
Okay. Tell me about the makeups, because you said you are a makeup artist. You can sew on a basic level, but you can do makeup. So how about makeups for your like video clips? If about Eurovision makeup, I think somebody did it for you. Yes, it would be because it was body painting. Yes, it was body painting. So somebody did it for you. Yes.
In Vienna, actually, we did this makeup with the clothes designer. She's not a makeup artist, so she had to learn how to do makeup. And actually, we were experimenting a lot with different techniques and different brands of powders, of liquids. What we did in the final in Vienna, that was the invention, I think, because in Lithuania we did very different things.
Oh, really? Because it looks similar. Like in both cases, you are silver.
No, it was very different things.
So there are many layers of it. Yes, on your face.
Actually, that was one layer. You need one layer for that.
One layer.
If you have good formula, that we invented. I will text you if you want. But you just need one there. But actually, I worked with two very professional makeup artists in Lithuania when we were like searching for an answer how to become very good silver shining thing on a TV. This is not a movie. This is not a photo shoot. This is a live TV, and you have to be good there. So this should not drop out. This should not
Mhm. How
go
about sweating?
into
How about sweating?
this should not look
Uh-huh.
like you're sweating. This should not go into like cracks all over.
Uh-huh.
For example. So yeah, we did have a lot of experiments and tryings before Vienna.
Uh-huh.
And actually, what we did in Vienna, that was me and just a clothes designer, because we didn't
Okay.
have a spare room for another people.
Uh,
This is very budget thing for Lithuania.
you want to say that other countries had like bigger changing rooms?
Budget, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so actually you did all basically by yourself. So you didn't get much support from your country from TV.
We have this budget for like I think 5 people there that are coming with an artist.
Yes.
So we're taking like camera, lights, sound, producer,
Uh-huh.
designer. That was
Uh-huh.
the main goal to take those people because we need those.
Mhm.
But when I'm the makeup artist myself, I thought that I can learn something from other makeup artists that are working with me in Lithuania, and make makeup there myself. So
Mhm.
we did that decision in Lithuania, because if we want take another person to Vienna, it's gonna cost us like more thousands
Okay.
of euros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. By the way, what was the idea? Because there was like your silver face inside something black. So we were even talking in my home, like, what is the idea? So it looked a little bit as if you were a moon on the dark sky. Was this the idea or different?
I think everyone can choose their own
Yeah.
versions of the
Yeah.
performance,
But then
and that's
you went up
beautiful.
as like a bit as vampire.
No, the idea is like to show you that I'm in the shelf. The costume, the sculpture is a shelf that I'm living in,
Okay.
and maybe I'm trying to get separate from it. Like that's my goal. Like
Ah.
this is very metaphorical. So, but maybe you have your own very good explanation of this performance, and that is very
Ah.
good for us, because this is symbolic. And if I will going to explain everything, I will. I
Yeah,
think
this wouldn't be art anymore. Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna steal from you, because you have your own very good version of it.
Okay. You were director of the music video, yes?
Yes.
Okay, that's like again amazing. So again,
Thank you.
you prove that you are a very extremely creative person, because yeah, the video was also amazing, and altogether this video with this music. Me, I'm more sensitive to sound than to visual, so I hear the composition, then I look like wow, it's like what's going on? It's yeah. So yeah, this was amazing. I guess you had some idea for this video. Can you tell what your idea was?
Yeah. So actually, we didn't have a lot of time to shoot the video for the song. My producer and my boyfriend, he suggested this place that you saw the video. It's a very dark. We have this water basement in Lithuania, and I think is the one water basement that actually you can see
Wait a
from
second, I will
inside.
take. Sorry, I will take the guinea pig who is making this noise. I'm sorry, he is a troublemaker.
Beautiful.
He is rescued from the laboratory. He's a lab guinea pig.
Oh wow! So laboratory. This is not a rat.
This is not a rat. This is guinea pig.
Yeah. Beautiful. I have my cat somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so please continue. Sorry, but he was nice. Yes, I just took him.
So yeah, musical video, like we shot that in one day. Post-production was made in the second day, so that was made in 2 days. And actually on the third day we released that. And I think that was made because I had really, I saw the place, that water basement. This is my cat.
Okay.
And I had this idea. This shows this feeling of being left alone in the world when you're like shut down, like you cannot see the world. Because I felt that the feeling for a long time in my life, when you're like experiencing everything, but you're like shutting down every time because of the norms of the society thing, of the culture itself, and of the technology that is happening right now. So I saw that water basement, and I thought, what if someone lives here for a long time and he never thought of going outside for a long time, and one day he had this vision, what if I will go outside today? And what is the journey to start your engine from inside to even do first step and the second step towards the outside? Because I think that is the hardest part. Not just I will go outside. No, you have to start yourself from the bottom to even step towards the door, I think.
That's why it's what is happening, like steps.
Yeah.
What other song from you would you recommend us and the audience like necessary to check? What is your favorite song? What should we check necessarily?
So I don't know. Maybe you can check Mona Lisa. I love this song. It came after Drobe. Check Drobe if you never listened to that.
I heard this one. I heard.
Yeah. So I think Mona Lisa is something very unique as well. But I don't want to brag.
Yeah.
If you have time, check all of my songs. I think I'm always putting some idea into the song, not just melody or random lyrics. I wanna say something with that.
May I ask you about your drug experience? Is it all over for you? Is it past story, or are you still active? And do you find proper space for you to be authentic you, or this is you think? What do you think about drag? Isn't it like pretending somebody else or parodying somebody else? Like, is there a space for being you as a drag?
I don't know, a drag is something that was born like just 50 years ago, so it's very new for all of us. And I think RuPaul said about drag the best: you were born naked and the rest is drag. So I think every one of us is drag. So you who's watching, you are drag. If you're like sleeping naked and you're like getting up in the morning and you're taking your shirt or your trousers and you're going to your job or your school, you are drag because you're putting some role
Yes,
like in a
okay,
movie.
okay. Yeah.
Like in a movie, you're becoming someone else because
Uh-huh.
your truest self, you are in the shower or maybe in the bed by yourself.
Uh-huh.
So I think drag is just exaggeration of the human being itself. Yeah. So the culture, I think it reflects the human race in itself, and it shows that humans, for a long period of time, they are like very fluid things, and that they can imagine things,
Mhm,
and that they can live truthfully, and that they are just unique because we're the only race in the world that can imagine and create things from imagination.
No, actually not.
No.
No, no. Animals also do art, and they are also creative. But it's new knowledge. Yeah, that's something that the scientists are discovering right now. So you may be not up to date with animal abilities, but yeah, they are creative.
I think humans are the only race.
Are you planning like international tours, or you are?
I want to, but it's very, a big step. I need time for that, I think, but I want to do like maybe two, three cities, maybe in autumn, because
Okay.
like in June I will do like a lot of concerts here in Lithuania.
Mhm.
On July I have, for the first time, I have a holiday. And in autumn I will create my new songs, and I want to do like tour in autumn. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope maybe you will visit our country, which is next to you. So maybe.
You're from
From Poland.
Poland, yes. I love Poland. I love Warsaw.
What?
Warsaw.
Warsaw, okay. But no, but actually you didn't answer me whether you still do drag, or if you take if you participate actively on those drag events or pride parade, because I guess you have also in Lithuania, yes?
Yeah.
Those
So
kind of
in
events, so
Yeah, on June 6th, next week, we have a Lithuanian Pride. I will do a gig there. So yeah, I will be going on the Pride event there with the bus or whatever. So yeah, I'm collaborating with all the artists who's doing, drag, doing, LGBT events, etc. But I'm not very into that scene. I'm not very going into those events myself, like I was used to. Like I used to do that, I don't know, 5 years ago when I started drag scene here. Because I'm like concentrating on my art and my songwriting at the moment. So I think for me, what is most important at this moment is to like reflect what I'm experiencing and put that into a moment and share that with the people who are like we will be inspired by that, and they will create something in those drag events, drag things.
I wish you good luck with the development of your career and your future tours. Maybe also I can see you one time maybe in my country.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and thank you guys for being with us till the end. Thank you.
Thank you.